We had a bit of rain last night. Seems to be a big bit of rain, but the hole is doing well. But we did have a bit of a spillage over the top of the board there, which isn't too bad, it isn't a worry. And some of it seems to have gone towards the drain, but no blockage. Everything's good. The water here in this corner is dribbling away nicely and flowing in the right direction. Quite a bit of dampness over here. That's pretty wet. But at the moment it's just soaking into the clay and disappearing. There's no flooding down there. But obviously long term that needs to be sorted out. It's a good segue into getting my sump pump sorted out. And the biggest part of getting that sump pump sorted out is the pipe to go from the sump to the outdoors. So I've got to figure that out next. The rain kept going and going and going all night. It stopped now the next day afternoon. But my pit's a little bit damper than it was yesterday. Might be a good day to test out the pump. Woo. I guess the pump works. Now I've got to figure out the plumbing. Or what I might do is suck it and see when it happens. Good plan. Nearly took me head off. Maybe I'll put a bar or something in the handle so I can control the torque better. Now the problem with this torque issue is that this is a power hold on button. So when I'm gripping the pistol grip and I'm holding on, I'm inadvertently pushing that button so that the power stays on. And when the torque kicks in and I've got to let go, the machine keeps running because that's pushed in. That's a design flaw, I reckon. Now I think I need an extension on an extension here to get in deeper. We've had a second day of rain. My swimming pool is deeper today. So I guess I better get on with the plumbing. I wanted a drive extension for this so I could go deeper in to the hole. They don't sell them, at least not at Bunnings, and every place else was shut. So I came up with this as a solution. 11mm socket, fits nicely. A socket extension drive and a 3/8 drive adapter. It's in here somewhere. I got that outside work done just in time. Wonder if I could get rid of some of this water before I start tunneling. If I did, I could put my little chair on the floor and not get my bum wet. I won't make you sit through all that chiseling. I'm just going to take my time, maybe listen to some music and keep chipping away. So come back later. So I have tunneled as far as I can go, in fact, because I have hit the foundations again in the back there. But having said that, I've measured with a measuring tape and the foundations are about 500 in that way, and the hole, see where the tip of the measuring tape, that's 500. So I'm thinking if I get my drill with my new extension bar and go up at 45 degrees or better at the back there, I can probably join the two holes together. I didn't catch that on video, but I had my stick in the handle so I could hold on for the torque, and it broke the handle off. The sun's shining, but there's black clouds everywhere. Heavy rain in between the sunshine. If you remember, you will remember because you saw it minutes ago, that I drained out half the water that was in here yesterday. Well, it's even deeper today. So my plumbing is kind of urgent now. I'm going to get it done today. I've got to install the pump temporarily with temporary plumbing to get the water out, because I can't use my electric saw to cut the concrete to get the pipe in until the water's gone. Here we go. I hear noise. I forgot to press record on the time lapse to show you the water level going down. Then I forgot to press record on the video where I was telling you. I forgot to press the video on the time lapse on the because I'm an idiot. But anyway, the water went down all the way out in less than 3 minutes, I'd say. Probably. A bit of backflow might be something I need to consider. Put a anti-backflow stopper in the pipe, maybe. Now I'm going to Bunnings to get a bucket to go in my sump, and also to get, hopefully, a one-way valve to go in the system so that the water in the pipe, when the pump stops, doesn't flow back into the sump, because when that happens, the water comes back down the pipe, raises the level in the sump, turns the pump on, pump comes on to push it back out, pump stops, water falls back in, and it keeps doing that like that. And I can't have that. So I need a one-way valve to stop the water from coming back to the sump when the pump stops. I hope that's a thing I can buy. So it turns out a one-way check valve is a thing. Big fat thing. Big fat price too, $35. But I have to have it. I got this little perforated storage cube to go in the bottom of the sump. That will allow the water in, but it won't allow rocks or even small stones in. I've got my check valve connected. I better make sure it's the right way round. It isn't, you know. It's upside down. Got to change that. I haven't glued it in yet, so that's okay. And then I'll drop it in the sump. Well, obviously that's not going to work either, because that's way too high. So I might put that valve, bury it in there. I wasn't really happy with the joint that was there. It was not perfectly lined, and so there was a bit of pressure on it, and when I was messing about it broke off anyway. So luckily I had anticipated and got a flexible connector. The distance between the pump fitting and the valve is kind of short. I also thought I might use one of those flexies there instead. It would eliminate the need to be absolutely precise in my measurements between the two there. But first, here's a point of no return. And I have double checked and triple checked and quadruple checked that the valve is in the right direction. All it needs now is some water in there and a bit of electricity to test it out. Good. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you liked it. Give me a thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. And I'll catch you on the next video.